Hi there. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Veil. Today we're going to be talking about how to pick a wedding venue. You just got engaged. You can't do anything until you pick the venue, right? We're here at Friendly Hills Country Club in Whittier, California with these three lovely ladies who pretty much you guys are the coordinators here at the country club, Friendly Hills Country Club. We have Brittany, Taylor, and Jessica, and they'll be talking to us and helping us in their area of expertise, which is wedding venues.
We are Farley Hills Country Club, and we have pretty much 2 available spaces in our club, and what we do here is try to guide brides into the planning process from the tour all the way to the day of the wedding. So we're just here helping hands, trying to make sure that the bride's dreams come alive.
And the groom.
Yes, and the groom.
Maybe the groom. Yeah. From all the brides and stuff that I've shot here, it's always been as you described it. You know, you've helped them through the process. Everyone's been always super happy with their weddings here, and they've been just like, you know. And typically when we're shooting here, we're pretty like, especially out in the chorus with the sunset shots and that kind of stuff. So let's help the brides and grooms in their search, right? How the heck do you even start picking? There's so many wedding venues everywhere. Where do you start?
So usually when we talk with brides, we really like to kind of ask what their vibe is, what their aesthetic or what aesthetic they're going for is, because that can make a huge difference in the process. You've got tons of SoCal venues that range from the rustic barnyards to the open grass areas to the beautiful country club settings. So it's a matter of just figuring out what type of style you guys want as a couple, and figuring out, you know, what's most important to you.
What type of personality types do you feel match with what type of venues?
I feel like venues, in a way, especially here, you can kind of customize how you want your wedding to be. I mean, I know like up here is more of a traditional look. We have the high ceilings, and then downstairs is more modern with like the lighter paint color. Lower ceilings, but we have that outdoor access, which is really nice. With that, you can do a modern wedding. Industrial up here, I think, might work. You can do a rustic feel downstairs with that outdoor terrace area, add some wine barrels in. I think you can pretty much, at least here, make it kind of customizable to what you want your wedding to be like.
The next factors become like budget price ranges and things like amenities.
A lot of venues that have what they call food and beverage minimums. So these food and beverage minimums can range anywhere from like $5,000 to $20,000+ right here in SoCal area. And then you have things like service charge on top of that, and then tax. So it really does kind of vary. But when you're looking at like a venue itself, the average right now is anywhere from about $10,000 to about $20,000 to $25,000 on the venue, which hopefully also takes care of your food, your beverage, your staffing, setup, linens, tables, which are all things that we do here. And again, it's just so that we can hopefully be like a one-stop shop for the brides and grooms. So a lot of venues now are taking care of a lot of those options for brides and grooms.
So aside from the general cost of the venue, you know, in those ballparks, are there any possible other charges that they might be looking for?
Sure. So here, I know that on an estimate, sometimes I get brides saying, you know, what are your hidden charges? Really, a plus next to that food and beverage minimum is going to include service charge and tax. So when they finally see the estimate versus that minimum that we have here, it's also going to be a little bit more once we, you know, dial all that in.
Cool, and that's pretty typical for most venues.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you do want to make buffers for that kind of extra stuff, and that's just standard for most venues.
Anywhere, for sure,
Right.
really.
And the other option or the other part of that is go the other way and ask the venues if they are able to do a price reduction, if they're able to do all-inclusive packages, because most of them are able to do that. And then when you're looking at like off-season or peak season and then different days of the week, that always changes the price point as well. So you could get away with like an $8,000 inclusive option here at this club, and I'm sure at other venues across SoCal.
Well, all-inclusive basically means that it's the price that includes the 20% or 20%, 18%, whatever service charge that the club is applying to the fee, and also the sales tax.
What are off-season times that you're going to save more money, and what are on-season times where things are going to charge more? Ladies.
It kind of varies depending on the club that you're at and or the venue that you're at. So, for example, like this club, our off-peak times are going to be January, February, and then going into March. From April through December, we are slammed. So it's a pretty busy season here at the club, whereas other venues may have their off-peak season start in December because it's a little colder during those months, or the winter time. So it just depends. Just definitely ask the venue rep.
Okay, okay. And I know, I don't know if here, do you guys do weddings like on random days, like a Thursday?
Yeah,
Definitely.
And would you say those kind of weird days, better deals?
absolutely.
So, ladies, thank you so much again for having us here and sharing all your wealth of information. We're looking forward to coming back again and talking more about the club and seeing if you guys are looking for a nice, very elegant country club for your wedding that could be transformed into a bunch of different things on its own. Ladies, how do they get a hold of you?
You can call us.
Yes, different ways.
562-698-0331. Or you can jump on the website too. So www.friendlyhillscc.com.
Graphics.
We're also on Wedding Wire, Here Comes the Guide, Eventective. You could
Wedding
just
spot.
Wedding Spot. You can find us anywhere.
Awesome. And you can find me right here on this side of the screen. Cool. Thank you. See you guys next time.
Bye.
If you like this video, hit like. If you want to see more and stay tuned with us, then click on the circle thing with the guy kicking. And if you want to see more of our videos, click on the rectangle thingy. See you next time.